business buyers, did you know that the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation does not recognize asset purchases and will transfer the claims and payroll history to the buyer? Stay tuned to find out how to make sure you don't buy a business and acquire a workers' comp nightmare.
Welcome to this episode of Increased Profitability Through Strategic Workers' Comp Management with your host, Bonnie Frazier.
Regardless of what your accountant and attorney tell you, if you purchase all or part of a business and will basically continue with the same equipment, processes, employees, and clients, then the Ohio BWC will transfer the claims and payroll history to the new owner. With so many factors the same, the risk of injury will be similar, so it makes sense to transfer the experience. As the buyer, you could even end up, though, with any outstanding amounts as well. It's vital that the due diligence process include obtaining the claims and payroll history. One option is to use the AC4 form, which must be signed by the seller and buyer. This form will provide information that is static, like a balance sheet. Your accountant won't have the formulas and factors to project your future workers' comp premiums, and that accountant certainly won't understand how claims activities will impact future premiums. Your best bet is to add to your due diligence team a workers' comp TPA, third-party administrator, who is experienced in such forecasting. The TPA can also assist with claims management during the transition and then help change all the claims and account information to you as the buyer, because the BWC will keep sending claim and premium information to the seller until the buyer's team gets it changed. Quick story. One of my clients purchased the stock of another business without involving me because he thought he wouldn't inherit the claims and payroll history. By the time I found out and got access to the account, the Attorney General had agreed to a settlement of $150,000 in a claim without the employer's participation. The seller had gotten the claim disallowed at every hearing, but then disengaged, knowing the settlement would be the buyer's problem. That settlement would have been much lower if I had gotten my client involved. Here are your takeaways. 1. The Ohio BWC will transfer the claims and payroll history from the seller to the buyer unless there are exceptional circumstances. 2. Instead of getting a new policy number, it's faster and less expensive to update the seller's policy to you as the buyer. 3. You have no idea how long it will take the BWC to transfer the claims and payroll history, and you could therefore miss important and expensive deadlines. 4. An independent TPA, like AccuComp, can advise you during the due diligence process as well as smooth the transition. So, call 440-933-6601 for a conversation about how to get the workers' comp monkey off your back.
Thanks for watching Increased Profitability Through Strategic Workers' Comp Management with Bonnie Frazier. For more information, visit AccuComp-Ohio.com.